Now, I'm not sure what surprises me more, the fact that Sadig Khan doesn't have a penis on his head, or that he is caved in again to, let's face it, people he should actually be given the virtual middle finger to, and it is going to affect quite a lot of people if he continues to cave into their demands. So what am I going on about then? Well, according to this article, it says that tube drivers are offered a 4-day week by Sadig Khan's TfL to call off the strikes. The thing is though, when will they learn? The more they cave in, the more the tube drivers and whoever else will think, oh good, we're getting what we want. We'll strike about something else and it'll just continue on and on and on, won't it? But they just don't seem to realise that, do they? And let's face it, this no doubtly is going to cost quite a bit of money to do, because a few things I'm guessing are going to need to be updated, and let's face it, where there's updates, there's price rises, eh? But anyway, it says that the Transport for London has offered trade unions a promise for a 4-day week in return for calling off November's planned tube strikes, and a letter from Nick Dent, the TfL director, to the ASLEF trade union on Tuesday pledged to set out a proposal for delivering an average 4-day working week. But that's not it, because it says here that the condition for open discussions on a 4-day working week was accepting a 3.8% pay rise and calling off all pending industrial action. And ASLEF strikes, which had previously planned for November the 7th and November the 12th, were suspended that day. I guess they mean the 7th, because obviously we're not on the 12th yet, eh? But in January, the tube workers were given a 5% pay rise by Sadig Khan, so that's another 3.8% pay rise on top of that, which is 8.8%, and let's face it, quite a lot more than what the rest of us are getting, eh? And it says here that that cost £30 million, prompting accusations that he had found a magic money tree. Well, he is Labour after all, so maybe it's a Labour money magic tree, or maybe it's some more money coming out of the £22 billion mythical, in my opinion, black hole that they'll more than likely blame the Conservatives for even more, eh? And tube drivers agree that accepting a pay rise will take the cost of their salaries to just shy of £70,000 a year. And I don't know what all you guys are on, but I would just love to be on that amount of money. And after the new Labour government offered public sector workers pay deals worth about £10 billion. Tube drivers, though, they currently work a 5-day, 35-hour week for that 70 grand. A 4-day week plan, though, would see no overall change in the working hours, but sources said that in practice it would see them working longer days. Oh no! Oh, what a shame, eh? And of course, I don't know about you, but I myself, in my normal day job, do 12.25-hour shifts, so I'm guessing whatever increase in their hours is going to seem a bit of a picnic to quite a lot of people out there. But that's not it though, because it also say that underground drivers also enjoy 43 days holiday a year thanks to a previous deal that saw time spent on shift but not working rolled up into extra hours. So hang on a minute, hang on. How can you be on shift but not working? Does that mean you're on extended breaks or something like that? Surely not, because everyone's entitled to a break, but if you're on shift, then surely, you should be working, really. The good news is, though, that temporarily walkouts by the RMT and other tube drivers' unions were suspended last week after shop stewards said that they secured a significant improved offer on pay and working conditions. Now, the good news is the strike was called off, not the offer no doubt they received. No details, though, on the offer have yet been emerged into the public domain, which, let's face it, is not gonna be good for us taxpayers, is it? Because no doubt we're gonna have to stump up the cost for all this crap, eh? Until, of course, the next time where they throw their toys out of the pram and say, I don't like working for the money I agreed to, I want more money. And listen to this, the TfL's letter to Finn Brennan, the ASLEF's London organiser, seen by the Telegraph, shameless plug for you there, said, by January 2025, we will set out proposals for delivering an average 4-day working week with a paid meal relief included on working hours. Well, I don't bloody get that. I've got to make my own packed lunch or get one of Asda's microwave meals, which, let's face it, isn't too great. But either way, it's better than my girlfriend's cooking. But anyway, they say which means fewer hours at work whilst improving the reliability and efficiency of our service and maintaining the current 35-hour contractual working week. And get this, ASLEF called the proposal a genuinely groundbreaking agreement. Well, no doubt, of course, that means they'll try and get more money the next time, and then that will be the new record-breaking, groundbreaking, whatever you want to call it, sellout that all us public have to pay for, eh? And they claimed, though, that it would lead to drivers working fewer hours. The union said, in every 4-week pay period, you will be working 10 hours and 4 days fewer. This also means increase on the hourly rate of pay. And Keith Price, the City Hall Conservatives transport spokesperson, now he said a 4-day working week is great for drivers, but tubes run every day of the week, meaning that the TfL, ultimately taxpayers, will have to pick up the bill for more staff. And if this was the cost of stopping the strikes, then it's total capitalisation. What will they give them next time, which unfortunately is what the rest of us are all wondering.